Have you ever walked out of a conversation feeling sharper, like the other person somehow drew out your best? Best thinking, best ideas, even your best self. That feeling doesn't come from someone showing off how smart they are. It comes from someone who knows how to bring out what's best in others. There's an old story about Winston Churchill's mother that captures this perfectly, and it's one of the greatest lessons in leadership I've ever heard. I'm Karl Pister, and for more than 3 decades I've coached senior leaders who work under constant pressure, balancing impossible demands with limited time. This channel is where we turn awareness into action, because leadership isn't just what you know, it's what you do next. Think about that. Leadership isn't just what you know, it's what you do next. So today I want to talk about this story that changed the way I think about influence, listening, and what it really means to lead people. I once heard this story from one of the best leaders I've ever worked with, a chief medical officer at a hospital in the southern part of the state where I live. He said, "The story is about Jenny Jerome, who later became Winston Churchill's mother. When she was young, she dined with the British statesman William Gladstone and left thinking he was the cleverest person in England. Later, she dined with his political rival, Benjamin Disraeli, and left thinking she was the cleverest person in England. One situation she left thinking the other person was. The latter she left thinking she was." That story stopped me in my tracks because it says everything about 2 very different ways of leading and living. We've all met people like Gladstone, bright, articulate, magnetic. They command a room. Their stories are riveting. You leave thinking, whoa, that person is impressive. And that's fine, and there's nothing wrong with that. And then, though, there's the other kind of person, the kind who makes you feel impressive, the one who walks away and leaves you thinking, I didn't realize I had that in me. That's what Disraeli did. And that's what great leaders do every single day. They don't dominate the room. They transform it. Simon Sinek calls it leaders eat last. I like to think of it as leaders listen first. What makes that difference? It's about presence, the rarest leadership skill of all, not charisma or communication technique. Here's what I've seen great leaders do that others often overlook. First, they focus. True focus is magnetic. When someone gives you their full attention, you feel it. There's no multitasking, no half listening, no mental tab switching, just presence. And right now in our tech-heavy world, that is hard to do. The phone is ever present. But as a good leader, you need to make it disappear. So second, the environment. First is listening and focusing. The second is environment. The best leaders remove distractions. I'll never forget one of my very first bosses, Glenn. Every time I walked into his office, he'd clear his desk from every paper and every folder. Then he'd look up, smile, and say, "Okay, let's talk." For those 10 minutes, I felt like the most important person in the organization. That's presence in action. Now let's go to the third aspect, and that's listening. Real listening. So we have focus, environment, and now listening. Great leaders don't listen to the reply, they listen to understand. They ask thoughtful questions. They remember what you said 20 minutes earlier and connect it with what you're talking about right now. You can't fake that kind of attention. People know when you're truly listening. So what happens when you do this? Here's what I've noticed over years of coaching leaders. When people, and get this sequence, it is important. When people feel clever, they feel appreciated. And when they feel appreciated, they relax. And relaxed brains are creative. Creative brains are engaged. And engaged people stay with your team. And the drama drops. And the innovation rises. And the retention rises. This is the neuroscience meeting leadership. You don't have to be the smartest or the loudest voice in the room to lead. You just need to be the one who creates a space where others can think clearly, speak honestly, and grow. That's what Disraeli did for Jenny Jerome. He didn't try to impress her. He invited her to think. Think back for a moment. Who's someone that made you feel capable? Maybe a mentor, a teacher, or a leader. What did they do that left you feeling that way? I bet it wasn't a speech or a compliment. It was their focus, their patience, and their genuine curiosity about what you were doing. Genuine curiosity. That's what great leaders do. They make people feel seen. And when people feel seen, they start to shine. So again, when people feel seen, they start to shine. The next time you're in a one-on-one, a team meeting, or even a tough conversation, try this simple reset. Before you walk in, clear your desk, mental desk. Put your phone face down, or better yet, turn it off in front of the person and put it in your briefcase. Better yet, out of reach. Take a breath and then decide. For the following minutes, I'm going to make this person feel clever. What a phrase. For the next few minutes, I'm going to make this person feel clever. That's it. It's simple. It's human. And it works. If this message has resonated with you at all, hit subscribe and tap the bell so that you don't miss future episodes. And if you're ready to take the next step in your leadership journey, visit our website at coachinggroupinc.com, where you'll find courses and tools designed to help you lead with clarity, courage, and purpose. Thanks for being with us today. It's an honor for us to be part of your leadership path. We look forward to working with you again.